The secret letters of Suleiman the Magnificent, love, politics, and power in the Ottoman Empire. Buried deep within the archives of empires lies a series of letters that reveal the heart of a sultan and the soul of a world power, letters that were never meant for public eyes. The hidden correspondence, secrets behind the curtain. In the glittering halls of Topkapi Palace, behind the ceremonial silence and imperial splendor, Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent wrote letters, intimate, persuasive, sometimes poetic. These were not mere political documents. They were instruments of power, carefully composed to command loyalty, to manipulate perception, and at times, to whisper love. Some of these letters were diplomatic, sent to European monarchs, popes, and kings. Others, far more mysterious, were addressed to a woman who changed the empire forever, Hürrem Sultan. Love in the shadows, Suleiman and Hürrem. Hürrem was not born into royalty. She arrived at the palace as a concubine, a foreign captive with little to no status. But through Suleiman's secret letters, she became something more than a lover, she became his wife, advisor, and political partner. Their correspondence is unlike any love story in royal history. In one letter, Suleiman writes, "My most beloved, my most beautiful, the queen of my heart." He signs as, "Your slave, Suleiman." This was more than affection. It was a radical shift. No Ottoman sultan had married a concubine in over 200 years. These letters were proof of a bond that defied tradition, and reshaped the court. Power behind the pen, political intrigue and the harem. What did Hürrem write back? Historians have speculated for centuries. Some fragments hint at her deep intelligence and strategic mind. Through these letters, she influenced the sultan's decisions, on wars, alliances, and succession. Hürrem's rise triggered palace rivalries. The harem, often imagined as a place of leisure, was in truth a battlefield of influence. The letters between Suleiman and Hürrem became weapons, private documents with public consequences. As she gained power, Suleiman's former confidants fell from favor. Grand Vizier Ibrahim Pasha, once his closest friend, was executed. Coincidence? Or part of a larger orchestration in which a woman's pen altered the empire? Letters across borders, diplomacy by ink. Suleiman's pen also reached beyond the empire. He wrote to King Francis I of France, offering protection against the Habsburgs. He addressed letters to the Shah of Persia and even to the Pope. Each line carefully calculated. These letters weren't only diplomacy, they were psychological warfare. By choosing when and how to write, Suleiman projected dominance, offered mercy, or delivered veiled threats. One famous letter to the King of Poland closed with the line, "If you value your crown, you will remember the might of those who write not just with swords but with words." Legacy of ink, why these letters matter today. What survives of these letters tells a story not just of a sultan, but of an empire shaped by emotion, strategy, and subtlety. Through ink and parchment, Suleiman governed hearts and minds. Today, these letters offer more than historical curiosity. They reveal that even in the most powerful of men, there was vulnerability, and in the most unlikely of women, there was world-changing influence. In a world ruled by steel and fire, the most dangerous weapon was often a quiet letter sealed with love and ambition.